Well, bite my shiny metal bricks, would you look at this. Mega Construx has gone and made Bender from Futurama in its Kubros line. And I think it looks pretty good. Thing to keep in mind with Kubros is that they are absolutely not intended to be realistic replicas of characters. It's kind of like a Funko Pop idea, you know, super deformed figures brought over to the brick-based construction world. So any deviation from basically a perfectly cube-shaped head is something special to that character itself. This does use primarily the brightest silver color that they make. It does have just a little bit of kind of marbling effect because of the flow of the silver flake, the actual metal flake that's in the plastic. There's not much detail to be seen around the back, which is fine, except for the little Kubros coin. And this has the same articulation as most of the Kubros do, where you can rotate the head 360 degrees, so you can pose that from side to side. The hands, or the arms rather, can be brought up and down. These have clips so you can attach something in there. This one has a bent metal piece over here. You know, because he is Bender after all, and you can bend this in different ways if you want to make things, you know, make it look a little bit different. That's kind of cool. And there's nothing that you can do with the legs or feet. However, this does have one additional piece of articulation. That is his chest, what do you call that? Chest cavity? Chest container? That opens up. And he has some gold ingots in there. 3 pieces, they're just loose pieces, kind of a pearl gold design. A little bit of texture inside of there. You can put whatever you want inside, of course. I think chest cabinet is the correct term for that. These are printed pieces, so this is a half round tile here. There are 2 of those. That's a 1x2 tile in the middle. And then the eyes are also printed, and those are 2x2 tile pieces. They're just attached with a single stud on the back. You can rotate those around, but I think this is about the only way that they look proper. They're not quite perfectly round, and the printing of the squares is not quite perfectly in the center. Interestingly, my set actually came with one spare one of those, in addition to quite a number of spares of this piece here. If you happen to get one of these, let me know down in the comments if you get a bunch of these to spare also. That may just be a systemic little mistake. So it's much better to get more parts than you need than to get too few. I think that this thing just looks really good on display. I think that even the most casual of Futurama fans, or even folks who are just fans of John DiMaggio's work in general, might like to have this on display, especially if you like brick-based stuff. But even if you're not into, you know, construction sets, this still makes for an interesting display piece and an interesting collectible, I think, personally. Here's the box for it, which can also be kind of a collectible, displayable thing if you want. It shows different views of the built model, and each of these also tends to have one single picture from the original source material, and that's just it. So let me know what you think about this rendition of this character, and if there's anything that you wish was done a little bit differently with it. Look forward to your feedback, and I appreciate you watching. Talk to you again soon.